Hello. Hello, everybody. How are you? Welcome to another IELTS Journey with Fabi, where we talk about everything and anything IELTS test. Okay. So, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Fabi. I'm an English teacher and I teach English here in Brisbane, Australia. Okay. And most importantly, I help people get the score they need on the IELTS test and do the test only once. No one should be doing the IELTS test more than once. Okay. So you can start by telling me where you're watching from. Okay. I like to know where you guys are watching from. And today I'm going to talk about a topic that basically every single day, I have someone telling me about this topic. Sydney, hello. Whoa, it's 7 a.m. already in Sydney because you have the time difference, right? Yeah, there's a time difference here. Peru, cool. So Sydney, Peru, nice. Yeah, okay. So today, and guys, and if you have questions, pop the questions in. Okay. Maybe I won't get to your question straight away, but I'll definitely get to it later. Darwin, oh my God, all over Australia. So cool. So cool. Sydney, Darwin. I have some friends in Sydney. I have some friends in Darwin. What's the weather like in Darwin? Darwin's very hot. Very, very hot. And guys, did you know that Mariano, you can confirm that up in North Australia, right? In Darwin, you cannot sleep in the ocean because there are crocodiles in the ocean, saltwater crocodiles. Mariano, am I right? Can you believe it, guys? Crocodiles in the ocean, only in Australia. Only in Australia. Mariano, can you please confirm my story? He lives there, so he knows. All right, guys. So pop the questions if you have any questions or anything. Exactly. See, Mariano said I'm right. Crocodiles in the water, in the ocean. That is why you cannot go swimming. So you go to Darwin, right? There is this beautiful beach, no one in the water, and they have an artificial beach next to it. Yeah, but at least they have the artificial one. Goody goody. All right, okay. So today we're going to talk about not having time to study for the IELTS test. Okay. If you have this problem, can you say me? I don't have time to study for the IELTS test. Do you have this problem, guys? Let me know if you do. Okay. And we're going to talk about this today. The reason I wanted to talk about this today is because yesterday and the day before, yeah, actually twice on Monday and then once on Tuesday, uh, some people were telling me, Fabi, I don't have time. Fabi, I don't have time. Fabi, I don't have time. Okay. And then I shared a few things. These are my students. Okay. So I shared a few things with them. And I just felt like sharing some of the things with you guys today, too. You know, it's funny because every time I have a good conversation with some of my students, I talk to my team and I say, hey, what do you think about doing a live about this? And they go, yes, I think it's going to help students a lot. So that's why we're here today. We're here to talk about time. Okay. Relax. Okay. I'm not going to say I have a solution for you, but I have a few things I would like you to know about. Okay, dokie. Let's go. So, uh, everyone has 24 hours in a day, right? But what we do with our day is different. Okay. Some people have more responsibilities, so others have fewer responsibilities. Okay. And that's okay. All right. And me too, everyone. Okay. And I've been feeling that, I don't know if it's because it's already November, time is going really fast. Really, really fast. I don't know how you're feeling, but I think that time is going really fast. Really, really fast, especially when I'm sleeping. Okay. And it's normal to feel like you don't have enough time. It's completely normal, guys. 100% normal. Okay. Totally normal. So if you relax now, okay, if you relax, if you feel you don't have time, feel relaxed because a lot of people don't. And that's completely fine. Okay. But we have to think about things we can do to work with that. Okay, so I always say, for example, when my students start complaining about the IELTS test, I say, stop complaining. Let's find a way to work with it. Same thing with your time. Instead of complaining that you don't have enough time, there are a few things we can do about it. There are a few things that we can try to improve. Okay, try to improve. So we can study for the IELTS test so we can get the score we need. All right. So let's just start thinking about that. Goody, goody. Okay. Ignacio said, I couldn't agree more. I've just become a grandfather today. Oh, grandfather! Congratulations! Congratulations, Ignacio. That's so cool. Is it a boy or girl? So Ignacio's not gonna have a lot of time now. Ignacio, when the baby's taking a nap, you can study for the IELTS test. Just tell us if it's a boy or a girl, Ignacio. It's a boy. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Congratulations. All right. That's really nice. Okay. So going back to the time, right? Okay. So one thing that we can do with my students, I always tell them to do a little bit every day. And one of the reasons why I ask them to do a little bit every day is because, of course, sometimes it's too much. Sometimes the test is a lot and some people don't have the time. That's why. So you can do a little bit every day. And most importantly, I do feel that when it comes to English, improving your IELTS skills, a little bit every day goes a long way. Okay. I know that some people they prefer to study on the weekends, but when it comes to the IELTS test, when it comes to improving your English, I would recommend studying a little bit every day. And that will save you time. Because instead of trying to block, let's say, 5 hours on a Sunday or 4 hours on a Sunday, if you book 30 minutes every day, it's the same. Okay, it's the same. All right. And then you say, but Fabi, the reading test takes 1 hour. How am I going to book only 30 minutes for it? How? There is a way. Okay, there are things you can do, and you can do a little bit every day. Okay, so first of all, we have so many things we have to do in the day, right? And I don't know if you guys like to read about time management, what people do with their time. I personally like it a lot, how to organize your day. And one of the words people always talk about is prioritizing. Yeah, prioritizing. You have to prioritize. You have to prioritize. hmm So you have to think about it. How important is your dream? So, again, remember, you guys are here with me not because you want the IELTS test, not because you like the way I speak. That's not why you're here. Okay. You are here because you have a dream, isn't it? That's why you're here. You have a dream. Okay. So, the first thing you have to do is think about your dreams and think about the priorities. Is your dream your top priority at the moment? Hmm? Well, at the moment, my priority is my health. Yeah. This month, I spoke to my naturopath and she made a meal plan. And she said, Fabi, your blood tests were not 100%, so we have to improve that. And I said, okay. And she gave me a plan. Is it easy? It's not, but that's my priority at the moment. I have 2 coffees in the morning. I'm having tea because she said I can only have one. Okay. Priorities. Okay. This month, my priority is my diet. Okay. So think about your dream because my dream is to have my blood test 100% at the moment. Okay. So what about you? What is your priority right now? I think your priority should be your dreams. And again, I'm not asking you to invest 1 hour. Maybe you can just get 20 minutes of your day to invest in your dreams. So I think you should start thinking about prioritizing. That's the oh my God, that's the best way to have time to study for the IELTS test. Prioritizing. Okay. And again, that's what they say. You should actually become a habit to do a little bit every day. And in the beginning, it's difficult. We all know that. But after a while, it becomes easier. Much, much easier. Much, much easier. Okay. And one thing that, and again, I'm going to give you some advice here. Okay. One thing that I think that a lot of people can maybe do a little bit less. I'm not going to say take it all out, but do a little bit less is maybe watching TV. I don't know how many hours of TV you watch. Okay. I don't watch that much TV, but I know when I'm watching too much TV because I feel like I don't get much done. I don't know what are you like. Okay. But that's me. And then if I'm not getting much done, I think about what I do today. Oh my God, I watched TV for 2 hours. And for me, it's too much. I usually watch half an hour, an hour. Okay. So maybe instead of watching 2 episodes of your favorite show, watch one and do something for your dream. And again, guys, it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter if you want to work abroad, study abroad, live abroad. You will need the IELTS test. So the IELTS test should be your priority. Okay. And if you're here with me, I would assume that you already know the score you need, the type of test you need. Okay. Ideally, you should know where you are at the moment, what your English level is right now. Ideally, if you're here with me, if you really want to get the score you need, that's the first thing you have to know. Where you're at the moment, type of test you need, score you need, and maybe when you want to do the test. Because if you don't know that, you really don't know where you are. Okay, you really don't know where you are. So that's the first thing. And again, it doesn't matter where your goal is. If your dream is to live abroad, you need the IELTS test. If your dream is to study abroad, you need the IELTS test. You just need it. That's it. So, and sometimes that's the only thing that's stopping you. I had a person get in touch with me yesterday and he said, look, I have the opportunity to get a sponsor in Australia and my permanent residency. The only thing missing is the IELTS test. My boss keeps asking me, where's your score? Where's your score? Where's your score? Okay. And he doesn't have it. So that's what I'm saying, guys. If you have this dream, you have to start now, right now. Okay, right now. And again, I'm not telling you to study 2 hours, 3 hours a day. I'm just asking you to watch one episode of your favorite show instead of two. That's all I'm recommending. That's all I'm recommending to you. Okay. Can someone tell me, please, if this is possible? How do you feel? People watching me on Instagram and YouTube. Question: do you think it's easy to get a score 5 overall in the first attempt? Look, Mariano, I help my students get the score they need on their first attempt. Yes, it is possible. 100% possible, Mariano. Of course, again, you have to study the right way. Okay, you have to study the right way, Mariano. Otherwise, you won't get it. It has to be the right way. Otherwise, you'll not be able to get it. Okay? Because I've seen lots of people telling me they're studying. Guys, watching, being here with me is not studying for the IELTS test. I'm really honest with you. Being here with me, you are not studying for the IELTS test. You're getting information about the test. That's why I'm here, to help you with information. If you want to study for the test, you have to come to my course, because I can't teach you here. It's not possible. Okay? And I'm very honest. Here with me, you get information about the test. You don't study for the test. This is not studying for the test. All right? And I think that lots of people, they get confused. They watch hundreds of videos on YouTube and they think they're studying. That's not studying, guys. That's collecting information. Yes, you can watch the video to get information, see what the test is like. That's okay. But you look at what the test is like, but you don't practice. Or you practice, but you don't get feedback. I don't think you're going to get your score if that happens to you. Okay, Mariano? So yes, it is possible. First attempt, okay? And again, guys, it's expensive. I don't know, Mariano. Mariano is in Australia. So how much is it in Darwin? How much is the test? I think it's about $400 for 450 at the moment. So you were going to spend that kind of money and you don't even know if you're gonna pass. Do the test when you're ready, guys. Just do the test when you're ready. That's why my students do it in their first attempt, because they do the test when they're ready. Actually, my course, 2 students actually decided to postpone their test a little bit because they are not progressing as much as they expected. 460. Ouch. Yeah. 460. Guys, you just want to do it once. That's it. You really, really just want to do the IELTS test once. That's it. Okay. Just once. Okay. That's my opinion. Okay. Talking about time. We're talking about time today. And we're running out of time. Okay. So again, routine. Okay, guys, do a little bit every day, a little bit every day. No one told me if it's possible to watch just one episode instead of 2. If you watch those TV series that the episode is 1 hour long, watch 30 minutes. I know it's difficult. But all right, cool. Okay. So so we're talking about maybe changing things, right? So we're talking about, let's say, stop watching one extra episode and study for the IELTS. Okay. But sometimes it can be a little bit boring doing that every day, right? A little bit boring. So what can you do? Maybe what you can do is, maybe one day you really don't feel like studying for the test. Maybe you can watch your TV series, but watch in English without subtitles, maybe. Challenge yourself, because remember, the IELTS test is an English test. The IELTS test is an English test. Okay. Sorry. The IELTS test is an English test. So we also need to improve our English. So something you can do is also to go ahead and do something in English so you can improve. That's something else you can try. Okay. And then you'll be having fun and studying English. Okay. Or you try to do the reading test. You go, oh my God, this reading is so boring. I can't do it today. I'll do it tomorrow. But do it tomorrow. Today, I'm going to read a book in English. That's it. And pay attention to the words. That's it. That's it. All right. Goody, goody. And another thing, I'm just looking at my notes here to make sure I tell you everything. One thing you can do, for example, this is just English, right? Or if you like cooking, you can cook in English. I always tell my students to cook in English. Actually, I think it's quite easy, actually, because then you get the recipe in English and you go to the supermarket and everything's in English already. It's very easy to find the ingredients. Okay, cooking in English. All right. If you have a friend who speaks English, you know, that kind of stuff. So sometimes I know it can be hard to really study for the test, do a listening test, do a reading test. It can be hard, but there are things you can do too to improve that. Okay. If we're thinking about the test itself, you know that the reading test is 1 hour long. The reading is 1 hour, but you don't have 1 hour, you have 30 minutes. Oh, I only have 30 minutes, so I'm not gonna even try. No. If you really want to achieve your dreams, if you really want to achieve your dreams, okay, live abroad, study abroad, work abroad, you will do something. So, what can you do? The IELTS test has three parts. The reading has three parts. So, why don't you just do one part? 20 minutes, that's it. Check your answers. Use the other 10 minutes to get some vocabulary. That's it, guys. That's it. So simple. Listening, 4 parts for the listening. You can do one part or 2 parts. Writing, 1 hour. But the first writing is 20 minutes, the second one is 40. Can you see that if you have 30 minutes, maybe you're not going to do the full thing, but you can do parts of it. But if you do a little bit every day, at the end of the week, you're going to have a full test done. On Saturday, with my students, we had the monthly lesson and we did listening. And we did step by step. I helped them. We did the listening part 1, part 2, talk about it, discuss part 3, part 4. And when we finished, I was like, guys, you can relax now. And they said, really? I said, yeah, we just did a full listening. And they're like, oh my God, that's right. We just did a full listening together. How cool is that? They're like, yeah, cool, nice. Again, now, of course, you can get the vocabulary from the listening. You can keep on studying, but that's it. That's done. Okay. And that's very good because, we did it together and they didn't even feel like, oh my God, we did a full test. See, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. You go, oh my God, I have to do this. Oh, this is terrible. Now, if you feel that way, it can be complicated. Just go and say, okay, I have 20 minutes. What can I do? Oh, the listening is 40 minutes long. So I can do half of the listening. Go. And that's why organization is so important. You need to have your materials ready. Okay. That's why in my course, organization is one of the key things. Because you have 30 minutes. If you spend 10 minutes looking for what you're gonna do, you lost 10 minutes, guys. Nah, okay. Organization is key. That's why organization is part of my method. Organization is part of my method. Okay. Mm-hmm. That's my opinion. Okay. And again, sometimes if you can do like yesterday, I personally had a very busy day, very, very busy day. And with this new diet, the time I have dinner changed. And then it was like 8:30 and I was like, oh my God, I didn't do this. Oh my God. But it's okay. I'll catch up today. But don't let that be every day, guys. If you invest a little bit of time every day in your dreams, you will get there. And that's when I talk about not having time. Maybe you're thinking about spending 5 hours per day studying for the IELTS test. That's unrealistic, unless, of course, you're here in Australia and you're enrolled in a school. Because I've helped people that way. They go to school every day. But that's probably not your case. But you can still get to your dreams. You can still achieve your dreams. How? Doing a little bit every day, just a little bit. You don't need a lot. Okay, it's better if you do a little bit every day than if you just say you're going to do everything on the weekend, then you're too tired to do it. Okay, too tired to do it. And then you just complain, oh, I have to spend my Saturday studying for the IELTS test. Okay. My students, if they are in South America, they spend their Sundays with me for 6 weeks. Okay, for 6 weeks. Yeah. And my students, they're saying the course has a lot. They said, Fabi, this course has a lot, has a lot. And I say, slow down. You don't have to do everything. When you join my course, you have 12 months of access. 12 months of access. And some people, they had, one of my students said, Fabi, I had a very busy week. I didn't do anything. I said, okay, no worries. Move on, go back and catch up later. She's like, okay, cool, nice. Because life happens, guys. Life happens. Okay. But again, don't let that become your rule. Okay. Make focusing on your dreams, working on your IELTS the rule. And the exception is not doing it. Make sense? Because for some people, the exception is doing because they never do it. Okay. Put that into your routine. Okay. And there are other things you can be doing. For example, my students, when they join my course, the first thing they do is the challenge. So there's a challenge. Okay. And it's every day. So they do a little bit every day. So they start the course already doing a little bit every day for the IELTS test and for their English. And my main objective with that is to get them to get used to doing a little bit every day for the IELTS test, because honestly, that is the secret to your success. A little bit every day. All right, guys. Do you have any questions for me? Any questions? Mm-mm. No? You can pop the questions in while I do a little recap for you. So today we're talking about time. People who don't have time, okay, to study for the IELTS test. And everyone has a busy life. I know that. We all know that. But you have to prioritize. You have to prioritize. You have to check your priorities and check where is your dream. What's the priority? Okay, guys, what is the priority? I think you should be at the top. And maybe today you can only invest 20 minutes per day on it. Only 20 minutes. Maybe next week you can invest 1 hour. Okay, so just priorities, prioritizing. And you don't have to save your weekend, 5 hours to study for the IELTS test. You can do a little bit every day. You can. And actually, that's very good. If you tell me you're going to study 4 hours on the weekend, I would say, why don't you study half an hour, half an hour, half an hour, half an hour Monday to Thursday, take a break on Friday, and study 2 hours on the Saturday. That would be my recommendation. Okay, guys. Yeah. Any questions for me? Any questions? Nope. No. All good. All right. Okay. Cool. So I'm gonna head out now. Okay. If you have any other questions, feel free to send me a message later. No problems at all. Okay. And if you want to watch this again, this is always available on YouTube. Okay. If you're watching me on Instagram, you can head to Fabi English on YouTube and you will be able to watch this again. All right. So I'm going to go, but I will see you tomorrow. I'm back tomorrow with you guys. All right. See you. Bye bye.